Welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you for tuning back in to Listening Pleasure. I'm your host, Rob G, the one and only. Hey, yeah, man, we're kicking it back off on these Open Talk Tuesdays. Y'all asked for it. Hopefully, y'all get on, do some talking, spread the word, whatever it is. But y'all know what it is. I think my man bounced off. Oh, he back in effect. So without further ado, y'all, welcome to the stage. My main man, my co-host, Mike V. Welcome to the stage, y'all.
What up? What up? What up? What up? We back. We back. We back. What's up, folks? Hit the button. God damn it, y'all know the routine. Shit ain't changed. Hit the button. Like,
Damn
follow,
right.
subscribe. Hit the button.
You already know what it means, man. When you hit the button, we gotta subscribe. Ooh, excuse me. Share and all that.
Y'all know the routine. Hit the button, man. Hit the goddamn button. Like, share, subscribe. Tell your people. Tell their people. Man, we in here.
The goddamn button. Push the goddamn button.
That's fire.
Hit the button, man.
What's
Make
up
no
with you,
mistake
bro?
about it. Ain't doing much, man. Cooling, brother. Same thing, different day. Cold. Whew. Cold weather, the first official
Man.
cold practice.
Man, we skip fall altogether.
Man, let me
like,
tell you,
Jesus Christ.
my toes was cold tonight.
Yeah, that cold jumped on somebody's bones today. Yeah, it was real. It was real today.
Yeah, it was, man. What's been going on, man, in the sports world and everything else?
Yeah, man, closed up both seasons, flag and y'all got the playoffs, but they had a select few. They selected. I don't really like the select process, but I'm with that.
Yeah, I can dig it.
Yeah, man. In full
Hey.
in full fledged with the program at Passages Middle.
Wow.
In full fledged with the program, the McDonald's program that we have. So yeah, man, busy.
Hey, listen, y'all jump on. Listen, this open talk, we got it for y'all tonight. So jump on. Let us know what you got in mind, what you want to do. Some of you got to say the whole nine. The numbers just going up and down like a yo-yo right now.
Hey, my wife. Yeah, man. This is my time of year, man. Football and basketball season jumping on TV. So it's something to watch every single day. I ain't
I
mad
try
at
to get into that basketball. I can't.
Listen, man. Basketball actually more exciting than football to me.
You know what's crazy? I don't even be excited about catching and watching the football this year. I can't even lie.
See, like
I didn't know we had a bye until shit. I think it was 12 o'clock Sunday. Like
so for me, it's more about like, man, once you known for sports, people want to talk to you about it. I like watching the game because what you find out is a lot of people watch highlights and then watch the highlights of what Stephen A and them got to say, and they form
and
their
that's what they
opinion.
offered that.
And they form their opinions based off that. And like when I get
D
into
Lizzy, what up, baby?
when I get into
Vonda, what's
arguments
happening?
with people about sports, one of the first things I ask is, do you watch the game? Because if you don't watch the game, we probably ain't like we're gonna see it from a whole different perspective. We're gonna Vonda, what up? What up, Dirk? Yeah, like it's you're gonna see it from a whole different perspective. So like a lot of times, like watching the game is why I don't argue sports with people no more. Like,
Yeah. What's up, Alan?
but how y'all feel? Yeah, what's up, Alan? How you feel about y'all playoff run so far?
Um, to me, the season going. Everybody come in expecting to win, right?
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? Everybody think they're gonna go to the Super Bowl. Everybody. To me, the season going exactly how I thought. Granted, some shakeups, some things happened before we got to the playoffs. A couple teams changed, they things. But we right where I expect us to be. Continuing on this week, we got Smithfield,
Mm.
and they got to run across this path, and we gonna
Where y'all play at?
Smithfield, good for them. Yeah. So, they gonna get what they get come Saturday. Hopefully we be right there in the mix of things come Sunday. Ain't no hopefully, man. We're gonna be in there Sunday. We're gonna make it happen. We're gonna do what we got. I got faith in my boys. I believe in my boys. They putting in work. Everybody putting in work. You know what I mean? So I know they're gonna come to play their good game. But hey, it is what it is. Coach D.
That's that 12U team, number 20 and number 7, the white boy and the running back, right?
Yep. It's like 23-7, something like that.
Yeah, okay, I can go for that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's a football game. I can go for that.
Yeah, it's gonna be some fun. We got to see what they made of. There's some people out there say they got Smithfield running through us, and I don't know what they've been looking at, what Hellcat team they seen, but you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it'd be like that. It'd be like
come
that.
Come Saturday, we'll see. Man, man, just being honest, man. Some people ain't gonna say a team good because who coach it. You know what I'm saying? They ain't gonna give that team props, especially if they can't say, I trained this kid, I coached this kid, or I don't rock with this coach. That team ain't gonna get no props. You know what I'm saying? It's arguably, now I'm just gonna speak since it's Open Talk Tuesday, you got me started now. Arguably, we got one of the best, in my opinion, we got the best 12U player around here. And you know what I'm saying? Because he on our team, he ain't getting no love. If we put him on anybody else's team that's their homeboy joint, you will see him all on Sports Plug and all these other groups 24/7. You know what I'm saying? But he rocking with them girly boys, he ain't gonna get no props. You know what I'm saying? Now wait, if he go play high school ball for one of their homeboys or something, then it's gonna be, oh, he the best thing. My boy got him right, my boy, blah, blah, blah. We talking about the kids, man. You know what I'm saying? But these everybody soon something happen. For the kids, it's about the kids. Man, get out of here.
Well, like this year it has been like the most crazy for me as it pertains to like the same people screaming like it's for the kids, it's for the kids.
That's right, Alan.
It's the same people who be ready to fight at the end of games, like grown people about to punch on each other. But it's about the kids. Like I said, man, there's so many of them kids that I was talking to you about them kids last week, right? I was talking to you about them kids. And the sad part was, right? It was a lady on their sideline that started cussing people out and all types of crazy stuff.
Oh, you talking about when the lady said something that the other
No. This the week after. This is the week after, right? Yeah. I was talking to you about we had to eject the brothers, right? The lady that kept screaming and it, again it ended up turning into a fight, and she kept she kept walking on the field trying to fight. Her attitude, if I wouldn't have known nothing else, I would have known that was those two kids with their attitude problem mama. If I ain't know nothing else, I would have known like, oh yeah, that's the person in charge of it. Because even when like everything else was over and the coaches just trying to separate everybody to their sidelines, that one lady ain't like the same way they didn't have no control over them two brothers. They didn't. Like literally, we threw one of the brothers out because he Not only did he do something illegal and like come from like open field chop block somebody, right? Like, but he jumped up and taunted the kid and was like, I hope I put you out the game. Yeah. And like I think it's something that has to be said because so part of their coaching staff was their family. Then it's a coach that you can tell like cool with their mama. And then it's the head coach. And the head coach got no control over nothing. The head coach keep walking up over to us like, look, man, I seen what happened. Y'all got to do what y'all can do, which means you asking somebody else to get control of them because you have no control of them. So then the kid who got then the other team
laughing at Allen.
I see that.
Allen say you want to be a ref.
Come on.
Man, that should be, man. He ain't throwing no flags on nobody, man.
Then the other team tell us that the two brothers was on their team last year, and the attitude and trying to hurt other people is why they don't play for them no more. If everybody know these kids a problem like that, why is they allowed to keep playing? But then you look at the referees and ask us to get control of them after y'all been with them for 3.5 months and have no control of them.
Man, listen. Yeah, I ain't even gonna dive into it, man. It's a lot when you're asking people to get control of people that act the same way they act. You know what I'm saying? They following the leader.
Facts.
If everything don't go your way, you start wild and ready to fight.
We call these kids lazy, but their parents' work ethic is piss poor. Their parents just sit up and be like, I don't feel like going to work, and don't go to work and deal with the consequences come payday and shit. And the kids sit back and watch their parents all the time saying what they is and ain't gonna do and how they can talk to it. Like the parents don't listen to no piece of authority whatsoever in front of the kids, don't set no type of example, and then we wonder why the kids inside of middle school telling the security guard, you better not put your hands on me. Man,
yeah.
That's why I wouldn't be no security guard.
And they talking about, then they be telling them, I'm like, yo, you know what you mean? Get off my meat, you glazing. I'm like, yo, y'all let the kids, you know what they saying?
They talking to grown people like that too.
Yeah.
Talking to grown people like that.
Adam, why you want to be a ref, bro? Put that in the comments. Let me see why you want to be a ref, man. Let me see what's your man about that.
So at the McDonald's program, like I got to tell the kids not to vape inside the store and stuff like that. And do you know how many times, at least once a week, I'm talking to a new kid, and I'd be like, look, man, you got to watch your language. Hey, look, you got to watch your language or something. And he'll turn and look at another kid and be like, he work here. It don't matter, nigga. I'm almost 50. I just told you not to do that in front of me. I be snapping on them little niggas because I ain't scared of you. But by the same token, like the little youngin will walk in with his mama one week, and all week long, I got him going, oh shit, my bad, I'm gonna watch myself. And I got him calming down. Then he'll walk in with an adult that's supposed to be in charge of him. He'll talk like that. That adult won't say nothing to him.
Mm.
What y'all expect me to do with this? What you want me to do with this? But that's the, and like you said, like a lot of the stuff that they use, they don't know how disrespect. Man, I was sitting at McDonald's last week and there was a dude fresh home from prison. Bro probably ain't been home 7 months. Man, bro was like, man, I don't think these kids understand how disrespectful they are. And I started talking to him. He like, man, they just walk across you. They don't say excuse me. They bump you. And he was like, man, I'm fresh home. Like, I be done knock one of these little niggas out. I'm like, yo, they high school kids. He like, I don't give a. He like, and I'm gonna knock the little nigga out. And when he go get his daddy, I'm gonna shoot him in the parking lot.
Well, how long
What?
you say he been home?
Like 7 months. Yo, he ain't gonna be home long. He ain't gonna. He like, man, these kids in my way. They messing up my lunch break. I ain't gonna get home until like, bro was wild. Like I really had to talk bro down. Like, yo, nah, bro. Like I'm in here. Like they gonna like McDonald's get busy like this in here every day. Like, bro was literally heated. Like,
No
but
doubt, Notch. Notch
but
say they need somebody with some who can set structure and standards. Thank you for trying to step in. The stars at home, for sure. In the process of that, my bad, Mike. I ain't mean to cut you off. Let's I'm all over the place. Somebody jumped in to join us. I'm going to that. So we can welcome them to the stage. Let's see. Oh, shoot. Long lost regular on the show. Y'all welcome back to the stage, Minister Bacure.
Welcome. Uh-oh. She muted.
Yeah, she on
How
mute.
y'all
Yeah, take your thing
doing?
off.
How y'all
All
doing?
right, all
How
right.
y'all
What's going
doing?
on?
How about yourself?
Yes, a little under the weather, but I'm here.
Man, that stuff going around like crazy.
Yes.
Yeah. What's up? How you been? Long time, man. Welcome back.
Oh my God, so much has been happening.
Shy, what's going on, Shy?
Yeah, move.
What's been going on? Talk to us. Let me put you on the main screen.
Oh my goodness. Well, you know, there's a lot that has been going on about this situation at Rich Neck, and I have been avidly advocating for Dr. Ebony Parker, which is probably the person that most people are not advocating for. I don't think a lot of people understand the magnitude of the situation. And so I have been doing my due diligence with helping people understand Newport News Public School policy, and that all of the teachers have the same autonomy as a assistant principal outside of suspension. And so all of those teachers had the right to search. They had the right to isolate. They had the right to call the police. They had the right to call security. They had the right to go home. They had the right to do whatever they felt like was necessary because they are given discretion. And so understanding that if you see a gun, you know that none of the Newport News public schools, in fact, Virginia schools, public schools, none of our staff are trained to tactically be able to take away a gun from anybody. Let's start there. Let's start right there. Nobody is trained to take a gun away from anybody. So my first inclination as an adult is if little Ray Ray got a gun, I'm calling the police. Then I'll contact an administrator. But I'm calling the police. Straight up. Nobody did that. They shuffled that little boy around that school all day long, exposing him to other children, other staff. That was crazy.
Move. Take your ass. Move.
Yeah, that situation. I didn't read into a lot, but boom, there it is. Before I can get it out, Shy asks, let me put it up there. Shy asks, can you tell us what happened for the people who don't know?
All right, so I'm gonna call the young boy Chins a child in need of services because he was receiving allegedly receiving services for mental health issues, and he went to school one day with a gun. Now he was not supposed to ride the bus unaccompanied with his parent, but somehow he was on this bus unaccompanied with this firearm. Got to school. Teachers, I think students had said they had saw the gun. They told the teachers. The teachers alerted the assistant principal that there was potentially a gun. The assistant principal did have the young man searched, had his book bag searched. There was no gun. And let me help y'all to understand what imminent danger is, right? So imminent danger means that there is a threat right the hell now, like right this second. When no gun was found, the imminent danger risk was significantly reduced. And so she called the Chin's child's mother to come and pick him up. Now, let's be clear. If you are an owner of a firearm, All the people that I know own firearms know where they firearm at. Cause it be close to them. It ain't separate. It becomes like they draws. So you mean to tell me that when the principal called the mother and said whatever she told her, you didn't look to see if you didn't know your gun was missing all day, ma'am.
So let me ask
All
you this.
day.
So I heard everything you said here. So I heard when they searched this is what I heard when it first happened. I think this was like 2 years ago or something like that, whatever. So they were saying when it first happened, they searched the book bag, but she was trying to tell them search the kid, but they didn't want to search the kid. Or something
Right.
like
They didn't want to search the kid. And let me explain to you why. Have you all heard of the 14th Amendment?
Bring it down. Come on with it.
So the 14th Amendment protects you against unlawful search and seizures. Now, let's be clear. You don't have to have a warrant in public schools to search a child. However, it does not exclude you from liability if your search and seizure is unreasonable. Does the school staff understand what unreasonableness is when it comes to legal terms? Of course not. And so what they are told is, don't get us sued. And so she like, I'm going to call the boy mama, because all I keep hearing all my life is not to get the school sued. So I understood Dr. Ebony Parker's position, because that's all they have been trained. Don't get the school sued. The policy did not explicitly tell them nobody what to do in the event that there is a gun on the premises. It is nothing explicitly written in the school board policy, and there was nothing that was written by the principal to incorporate in the school's policy. Because let's be clear, the principal has autonomy to create additional rules for their own school. A school is like a jurisdiction within a jurisdiction. You may have a policy at one school that's not a policy at another school. It's up to that principal to make those rules. Let's talk about immunity. So everybody was given immunity but Ebony Parker, to include the people who actually said they saw the gun, to include the people who actually did not do anything outside of contacting somebody else to potentially get shot. Why did none of these big adults call the police? Nobody. None of these people had the intelligence to call the police. Nobody. And policy allows for that. So you all exposed all these kids all day to a gun, and nobody was smart enough to call 911. You call them any other time.
Well, listen, Shaq, according to what was said, you said, was he supposed to be at school?
Yes.
Yeah, but no, because he's supposed to come to school with a parent or adult supervision. Right. That wasn't there, so technically he shouldn't have been there. If the adult supervision wasn't there for what I was.
Hold on, Rob. See, they never told us what in the event that he shows up without one, what should be done. So we don't know that answer yet.
Oh, okay.
I don't necessarily know that, so I can't say yes or no. What we do know is that they were supposed to be there. What we also understand as a special education advocate is that perhaps this child really shouldn't have been in a public school setting, period. How about that part?
Yeah, because I don't want to say so. Okay, the girl won the case already so far. So what I was told was, and I ain't gonna say no. You know, they haven't had issues with this kid anyway.
Yeah,
like several times. So yeah, like you said, he probably should have at this point. He should have been removed anyway. Go ahead, Mike. Like he wanted to say something.
Man, it's a lot. It's a lot. It's a lot. It's a lot. It's so much stuff. Like it's so many unanswered questions. But the reality to me is this. 10 years from now, everybody gonna have to go to school from home. The schools, there's no way the school can tell you they can keep your kids safe. And if I'm being honest, I don't know if it's the school's job to keep your kids safe. And I know that sound bad.
No, Mike, you're right, because that lady just got sued because somebody's mama won't watching their kid and didn't secure their firearm.
I don't know if there's one person from the school who should have got sued.
Mike, you can read that right there. My eyes burning right now.
The people who make the policy should have been sued, and those were the ones that were given immunity.
But it's
Dr. Parker don't make no rules at all.
But and I will agree with you that I think you say Dr. Parker. I don't think she's liable. But like as a school system, am I really supposed to have protocol for something? Like, am I really supposed to be writing policy for somebody coming to school with a gun?
Listen, Mike. Mike, you are on to it.
Hold on. The policy should be simple. Get their ass out of here. Like, that's the policy for the somebody got a gun. Lock this bitch down. Find that person. Even if we don't find a gun on that person, they got to go from here today.
Yes. What I'm saying is, I agree with you. And what's going to happen is,
if you call Amazon right now and say somebody got a gun in the parking lot, that motherfucker got to go from there. So if we talking about our kids, like that should be the policy, and that's the only policy. Oh, shit, we already got a weapon. He can't be here no more. Same with drugs. Same with anything that's detrimental to people. That's how simple that's supposed to be.
All day,
Mike. Let's catch it.
All day.
Read that, Mike. Read that, Mike.
And what we're creating by approving this and going along with this is that we've already nailed the nail in the coffin with the school to prison pipeline when we okayed SROs in the school. And definitely if this is what the culture is going to be, it needs to be police in the school, because the police are the only one tactically trained to remove firearms from anyone. But if we're going to train teachers, because to this date, no staff has been trained through simulation on how to handle this. And so to tell somebody how they're supposed to handle a situation like this versus you going through a training like police and military and all the other tactical people go through, that's ridiculous.
Man,
how would these people are teachers? They not police.
Man, them people go to college so they can read to people.
Thank you.
Man, you know who's telling them people to be trained to take guns from people?
Thank
you. Who ain't never had a gun pulled on.
Thank you.
Just say you know what somebody should have tackled this little ass. They called the authorities. If that's the case, I don't blame Mrs. Parker, but I wouldn't have called his mother first. Her job was to protect everybody. All the children and staff is just all messed up to me.
She did. She checked it. She did. Let's talk about what discretion means. So, right.
Hold on. Let's finish reading the comment first.
Oh, okay, go ahead.
It's just all messed up to me
because I can't.
Everybody knew the child was disturbed. He should have never ever been around others. Point blank. Period.
Point blank. Period.
And let me say this: like, man, that lady. It's not her job to keep them people safe. They got police there. It's not her job to keep them people safe. Because I'm telling you, like,
what about security in that school with the police, though? You know what I'm saying?
No, I understand all that. What I'm saying is, for you to single out one person like it's your fault, it's not like, listen, bro. People saying in a situation, and bro, you know exactly what I'm talking about because you live the life. In situations where shit be going down, even people who get trained. Like they did all this training, but ain't never been in the fire. When they get hot, goddamn it, all that training don't mean nothing.
Thank you. Go out the window.
You're not going to tell me like how many people willing to take bullets for other people, and that's what you essentially saying when you telling somebody who don't have on a bulletproof vest, none of that shit. Well, you know he got the gun. Go take it from him, man. You crazy.
And Mike, who gonna do that on the streets? Why they asking somebody else to do it in the school? Who gonna do it on the street?
If that's the case with teachers, you gotta start paying them NBA nigga money.
You better.
Y'all welcome to the stage. Shy, I knew she was coming on. Y'all welcome Shy to the stage.
Hello, everybody. Hello, happy Tuesday.
What's going
I,
on? Both, welcome back. Welcome back. We got y'all both on tonight.
oh, awesome, awesome. Nice to meet you.
You as well.
So yeah, I definitely had a question because some of the stuff I was reading was saying that he wasn't supposed to be at school. So I was wondering what was already in his background for him not to have supposed to be at school or something with a parent. And was he supposed to have a parent with him every day at school? What happened before this actually happened? I think that's the part confusing. That's confusing to me.
So a lot of that was not released, and it's a part of HIPAA. You know that is confidential, and it's a child.
Okay.
All we do know is that the parent was supposed to accompany this child. What we also don't know is if the parent didn't accompany this child, what should have been done. You know, can he still be in there? Is it discretionary? Like, we don't know any of that, information. And if he wasn't supposed to be there with a parent, like when they come in and when the boy was allowed to get on the bus without a parent, did the bus driver know what to do? Like, why did she allow the child on the bus if she knew that the parent was supposed to accompany him and had been all this time? Like, it just made me feel like mama knew that maybe this teacher was messing with her son, and she was like, go handle your business or something, because this just not making no sense to me.
Yeah, it's
none of this makes sense to me either. I don't know. I
always had this question from the time I heard it, though, honestly, like just being fair. This was a first grader, like a 6-year-old, right?
Yes.
What the hell that adult? They did say that 6-year-old targeted that one teacher, right?
So I didn't know. So they said that he was upset with another student that day, but he didn't shoot the student. You know, they said that he was kind of acting all kind of masculine that day or whatever, but they didn't say what led up. That's another thing that we don't know. What led up to that, to him pulling that gun at the end of the day on this woman? Now, somebody reached out to me in confidence and said that this woman had been picking on this young man. I don't have the truth of that. I don't know that to be true.
Allegedly.
Say that again.
She said allegedly. Yeah.
I was doing my Rhoda Young allegedly.
Allegedly. Yes. Yes. So I don't know that to be true. Even if she was, that's what his mama was for. You feel me? And so like the mama, like, why you won't dare that day that your son had a gun? Like, man, where you was at?
You right now. She shouldn't have been there. Period. It just don't make sense.
Like, you'd have been to school every day with your son except the day that he go with a gun. Nah, homie.
But see, that's the thing. We only know that's the day he went with the gun. That little youngin could have had the gun on him.
This is true too. Maybe just ain't nobody see it, but he made sure some kids saw it this day. He was fed up. He was fed up that day.
No, because his mama won't there.
So let's rationalize that. So during the day, so she would have said, "I ain't coming to school with you today." He saw the gun. He take the gun. He upset. Maybe he getting shuffled around too much or whatever, and he just had enough. And this really won't even about nobody at the school. This was about the fact that his mama won't there. Ain't nobody. That's what I'm talking about. Ain't nobody talking about. It's just hurry up and blame Dr. Parker and everybody else leaving that black woman by herself to fend for herself. That's why I had to come. I was like, what we not gonna do is this, because for one, what we gonna have is a greater shortage of folks wanting to be teachers. They already ain't making no money. Now they gotta go to prison. That lady went and got her doggone, got her PhD to be around our children, and this is the thanks she get for that. The job that we don't want to do. No, man, absolutely not.
Okay, so I have a question real quick. So right now, so the teacher, she won her lawsuit, right?
She won for $10 million. She didn't get the 40, but she got 10. And I'm hoping they appeal that, Jane.
Okay, and now the Ebony Parker, who was the principal,
Assistant principal.
assistant principal. So now she's facing criminal charges.
Yeah, she has 8 counts for each. She got one. It was 8 bullets in the gun. They gave her 8
For
counts
each bullet.
of felony child against. She's looking at 5 years for each, which is a total of 40 years. She won't get 40 years, but still, I'm saying 40 years because that's what the fuck she looking at. When all that lady did that morning was get up and go to work.
Mike, read what your wife said. Text, man. I can't,
But I have seen reports that he allegedly choked a teacher prior to this incident.
Yes.
Is this true, or is it necessarily that the teacher was the issue?
So we don't have all of those issues. I've seen where allegedly he has had aggressive interactions with not only staff but students as well.
Mm-hmm.
And let me tell y'all this. There's another case that I'm working on out of Spotsylvania. Same thing. They moved the boy. They took the boys from the grandmother because she kept the children in a residential program. These children saw their mother murdered in front of them, right? The children are mentally disturbed. They wanted the children in public school. They wanted the children in public school. She said, no, the doctor said they need to be in a residential program. They came and took the kids from her, put the kids in public school. One of the children stabbed the teacher, stabbed the child, was fucking up kids and other staff. And the other little boy was just beating up other little kids. This is what we're talking about when we say to these children that are mentally disturbed, where they are violent, cannot be in a public school setting. But yet the public school want that money, so they're gonna jeopardize all our children and not only that, expose the other children and deny the other children of the services that they need to get better if they can. And in this case, the doctors had already said these children are not getting any better because they were also raped repeatedly by the mother's boyfriend, who ended up killing himself too. This is systemic, y'all. This is not Ebony Parker. This is systemic failure all over the place.
Yeah, exactly. I can see some of your read all that real quick, Mike, because this part of what I want to say. I see part of it saying
she definitely shouldn't be facing charges if that's the case. Everybody who knew the boy was disturbed should be held accountable. True, this is crazy. But see, here's the thing. Let me say this. Because see, when we talk about systemic, but we also do this shit to ourselves. Because think about what I'm saying. Hear me out. We put cameras in the face today. We put the cameras in the face of the mentally disabled and make fun of them and let them become millionaires and act like it's cool. Something special about Shamar. It's a bunch of people on the internet that's famous only because they have mental problems. The Krishan Rock shit. And we literally turn the camera on. Kanye West got all types of mental problems. Every time he opened his mouth, we turn the camera on and make fun of it instead of actually saying that man needs some help. So our kids don't think they got no problems because the adults look at other people and we just be like, man, fuck him, he crazy. So we ain't taking it serious in our kids because our adults act like it ain't really a real thing.
Sure.
I agree, but I also agree, like the young lady said, though, there's no way we jump right to the principal, vice principal, whatever, and we don't start with the person that allowed them on the bus, the person that allowed them in the school, the security who called. It's too many involved to just go straight to that person.
Yeah, it's not, and it sounds. This gonna sound real fucked up, right? It is. In actuality, it is, but it's not, because in situations like this in these United States of this goddamn America, who's gonna be the scapegoat? A black person every single time, right?
Well, listen. This is the thing, though. Everybody was black anyway. Everybody, and remember, the superintendent at the time was the black man that they allowed to resign out of the position and gave him our taxpayers' dollars, gave him hundreds of thousands of dollars to resign. Now he going on about his business when really they should have kept the other guy, but it was a white guy. He was good too. Oh my, and he was the interim superintendent. But because we wanted black representation, we got it, and that dude won't even qualify. And they brought him up from Texas. But like, we gotta do our due diligence, folks. Like, we letting these people, our politicians, do way too much without our approval. You know, and then it gets to this, and then they running, and Ebony Parker looking at jail time, and we got white folks talking cash trash about this sister. You know, on top of black people throwing her under the bus too. We got to do better. We got to be involved. This is why I try my best to keep people abreast of what's really going on. It's tiring work. It is tiring work.
I just had some gun shit there like a month or so ago when I rode past. It was locked down all day. They had another gun issue. That same school had another gun issue like about a month or so ago. I posted and was talking about that over here. But I think they said at the end of the day, it was a guy across the street flashing the gun and doing something. But they had
I think I heard that.
Mm-hmm.
And this is why when we saying we want to fund public schools, fund them for what? Because what we do know is by the third grade, they know which one of our children is going to a sale. That's not the case in charter schools and private schools. And so why would I not want access to charter and public schools for my children if I want a better environment for them? I don't need the school to raise my kid. I need them to teach them reading, writing, and arithmetic. That's all I got. The rest. The problem is so many people want the school to be their kids' parents. That's the problem.
And listen, that's what the school is to a lot of the kids. They there 8 hours. They see their parent for 30 minutes in the morning yelling at them, and when they get out of the after school program for another hour before they go to bed.
Yeah, and then you want to come hollering at the teacher and stuff. No, homie.
You don't even know your kid. Shut up.
I have another question.
For real. The kid go to school for 8 hours. They go to after school program. They play some sport. They do everything else. You trying to tell them that ain't my child. You don't even know your child. Shut up.
Yeah.
They going with the grandparents and the uncles on the weekend. So shit, what you doing with them?
True.
I do have another question. Okay. He told some students he had a gun.
Mm-hmm.
The teacher or whomever.
No, the students said they saw it. We ain't get no reports when he told them he had it. The students said that they saw it.
They saw him with a gun or saw a gun on him. And so then what was the next steps done? Because I'm thinking they have all of this on probably video camera, maybe them walking him down the hallway or something. Like, so what
ain't no video camera. Ain't none of that. Ain't none of that.
There's no cameras at the school at all?
Ain't no recording of none of that. So what happened when the first teacher, it came to the attention of the first teacher that he possibly had a gun, and they kept saying book bag. And so I'm like, y'all mad at the lady for checking the book bag? Y'all said it was in the book bag. So the first teacher just told the administrator and they said that we thought she was going to do something.
This was crazy, right? Like you said, they say he got the gun.
Do something about it. Why the hell you ain't do something about it? You the one saw what you saw. She ain't seen shit. All she know is what you told her. And then I want y'all to ponder this, right? We keep saying that our black kids get suspended a lot, always are targeted, and all of this shit. Maybe she won't with the targeting of this young man. Maybe that was it.
See, that's what I'm trying to understand.
I'm not gonna continue to further oppress. I'm gonna check his goddamn book bag, and then I'm gonna call his damn mama.
And then he was sent back to class.
So I don't know where they were when they searched the book bag. I know that the SRO was there.
Where was he at when he shot? Where was he at when he shot the teacher?
In the classroom. In the classroom.
But let me say something real quick. I was faded out earlier. My jump was going out. We all been to school and we all knew back in our era in time. If somebody say you had weed, cigarettes, or anything like that, they come get your book bag, coat, and all your belongings and take you out in the hallway bathroom and search you. How the
Correct.
fuck you got a gun and you only just gonna search the book bag though? Like that just
That's the part I'm not understanding. As a paranoid
The
head on the
officer-
swivel.
the officer supposed to took him, his belongings, and all that.
Why
shit
did the
to make sure.
security guard need, sir, you are security. You didn't need, and here go the thing, nobody needed authorization. This is what's pissing me off, is everybody saying that she didn't authorize us. You didn't need her to. Per school board policy, Stupid News public school policy, you didn't need her to authorize shit. What it was is you wanted Ebony ass to get shot, not you, motherfucker. Excuse me.
That's what I'm about to say. Everybody heard a gun and they ass turned to chicken shit and they want to do nothing. But listen, if you're gonna get that check, you got to do what come with that. You know what I'm saying? I can say this: it couldn't have been when I was in Mitchfield. It couldn't have been none of them security guards. That shit would have been
I'm
out
trying to
there.
tell you. And listen, and if it was a black teacher, we wouldn't be talking about this today. I promise you that.
If
I promise you that.
If I was a teacher and the school or whoever is refusing to search this child that they said they saw a gun with, or he had a gun, and you look in the book bag and it's not there, and y'all trying to put him back in my classroom, I'm sick now. I gotta go home.
Yeah,
I'm
thank
sick.
you.
I don't feel well. I need my something. I'm upset. I got a headache. I gotta go.
Yeah.
I'm exiting the building.
I got COVID.
I'm gonna exit. I'm gonna exit the whole school, and I'm not saying.
And I'm not making light of the situation.
No.
And we talking about a child with mental needs on top of that. Like the subject to do anything. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
So
if I felt like I was gonna get in trouble or something as a teacher for calling the police myself, then I might have sent a text message to a family member and told them, y'all, they are not handling this situation correctly.
Guess what? Anytime you call the police, you can call anonymous. Anytime you and here go the other part. All of them are mandated reporters. Nobody called CPS. CPS could have called the police. Nobody called CPS. And based on the Virginia code, which trumps Newport News school policy, by them not contacting CPS as a mandated reporter, that is a class 4 felony in this state. Where the rest of the charges at?
For everybody.
Yes.
When you take
Where
that
the
class,
rest of these charges at?
Everybody. You must.
And I know because I do that work and I'm a mandated report.
Yeah, everybody that deal with the kids got to be mandated.
Exactly.
So, it's a must. It ain't no you can take the option. It's a must.
Thank you. It is a requirement. It is not optional.
And you have a timeline to do it. It ain't no until you get ready. You got a certain
No,
timeline.
it's not. It's not. It's not. It is not. Like I just it was just a system. It was a complete systemic failure. And I want to go back to discretion, right?
Mm-hmm.
If we mad at Ebony for utilizing the discretion that policy gave her, and that we're to the point that we're saying she needs to be charged, why are we also not mad at judges for having the same discretion when we get upset with the decisions that they make?
I agree. What, judges have immunity or something, don't they?
Yeah, but so did the rest of everybody else had immunity too. The people who failed to make proper policy was given immunity. But the person who don't make policy and was given discretion is on trial. The person who don't make policy and was given discretion is on trial. How you gonna give me discretion and then snatch it back after and give me a charge after you've given me discretion? If you don't want me to have discretion, you need to have a policy to tell me what the heck to do, step by step. And that was not there.
I feel like Ms. Parker has a lawsuit as well.
That's what I said. And her attorneys were garbage trash. I put up there what their whole trial strategy should have been, hoping that they had saw my doggone post. They should have immediately filed a motion to dismiss. Immediately. For the civil claim, Virginia law states that there's a thing, and I want y'all to look it up when you get time, called contributory negligence. if you contributed 1% to your injury, you cannot get any damages. 1%. Amy contributed to her own injuries by A, not calling the police, not leaving a chin child in the office, not isolating other students because she put other students in danger as well. All the things it's not searching thoroughly the way that she could have because she was given autonomy to do so through policy. She contributed to her own injuries. And not only did she, but all the other instructors that saw the little boy prior to her also contributed to her injuries. You can't just blame that on Ebony because, again, Ebony ain't the one who saw nothing. All Ebony got is hearsay. What y'all saying that had happened. And if she had made one move wrong, she still would be in this damn situation. It's fucked up.
I feel you. Go ahead, Mike.
That boy got constitutional rights.
Go ahead, Mike. You was waiting to say something.
A
lot, huh?
Yeah, because I wanna address part of this in this sense. Like it take a village, man. It take a village. I keep when hearing about this situation a lot, I keep hearing, and even tonight, people saying, what are the teachers supposed to do? What they're supposed to care. They're supposed to care. They're supposed to care enough about the other 700 kids in here to want to protect them from the one that's alive. Why? They supposed to the whole don't tell me how to raise my don't tell me how to raise my kid culture has put people now are more apprehensive to try to lead the next generation. They just try to get out their way more now. We got to get back to being a village, and it's hard to get back to being a village because everybody swear they got all the answers and know everything and whatever. But we're going to see situations like this all the time until we get back in the village.
Yeah.
And that ain't just in your neighborhood. Like it's a reason why, and I don't know this for a fact. It's just how I feel, right? It's a reason why they do back to school night before the school year starts. So parents and teachers can get to each other because we a pipeline and we got to work together to get this kid's education. School just to get this education. Like we working together. We supposed to be working together because this kid, like just like with coaches, just like with the boys club and girls club or after school programs, as a parent, you want to pipeline your kid to the best people to know that your kid is in your hands when you're not around, so your kid can turn out to be the best possible product that they can be. And in this world now, because of don't tell me how to raise my kid and we can do whatever we want to and they don't bother nobody long as they don't bother me, we have allowed people to live like we don't say nothing until it's too late now. We don't we talking about all the stuff that should have been done beforehand. After this kid done something, somebody done took the blame for something they ain't done, somebody done got rich off this. Now we start talking about the steps when it's simple. From the beginning, we all play a part in growing these kids. And we all got to start taking it serious in every way, shape, or form. Like, whether you like them or not, and most people don't. Charles willing to die about these kids, though, bro. He willing to die trying to turn these kids into a better generation, bro. Like, we have lost people caring enough about. I care more about my last name than my first name, and you know I love calling my first name because I'm trying to set my generations to come up. Like, We have lost that. People only care about the memories that they get to have on this planet, and everything else is secondary. And we got to get back to caring more about our bloodline than ourselves, bro. And I don't necessarily mean our bloodline as in DNA. I'm talking about there was a time when no matter how bad the situation was, black people knew they had black people to count on. Now black people be waiting on black people to fall so we can laugh at them. But that's my bad. Yeah.
And I want to add, because as the city's most hated advocate, because I expose these atrocities, like when people out here doing the work and letting folks know what's going on, y'all mad at the people who telling y'all the truth about what's going on, because a lot of the truth is the people that y'all fuck with. Like, how you mad at the people y'all out see exposing? That she go exposing again. How you mad at somebody that's protecting you, that's bringing you information that's gonna protect you and your family? How the hell you mad at that? And how we gonna have a village if ain't nobody wanting to do the protecting work? And the one that's doing the protecting work ain't protected.
Man, listen, the rabbi said it best, man. Long time ago. He say, listen, I'm going to tell you something, but when I tell you, you're going to be so mad and call me foolish that I'm telling you some hate when I'm telling you the truth to protect you. When he put out for years ago that these fast food chains are serving you humans, you know what I'm saying? And they said, now watch, when I tell you and give you the proof, you're going to be mad at me for giving you the proof. You know what I'm saying? And it's the truth, bro.
Yeah.
People live in nostalgia. In the moment, like people like to live behind the curtain to only see what they want to see on the projector screen. This is fire. I'm coming up with this as I'm talking right now. That's crazy. The moment you open that curtain and people got to walk on stage and see what it really is, people would rather close that goddamn curtain and keep looking at that projector screen, bro. Don't nobody, like, the truth hurts, especially when the truth about you.
Yeah.
Like, everybody ain't built to, like T.I. in that song, T.I. versus T.I.P. He say, how many people real enough to stand and get a self straight? How many people real enough to really call themselves out on the bullshit?
Me, I do it all the time.
Yeah, because if
I do it all the time.
we can get to that part, then it, like, the truth don't hurt me. My whole life, people been saying stuff to me that was harsh. Like, I'm talking about since I was this big. So by the time I hit 13, man, you can't hurt me with telling me something that, like, I know this for a fact. This is part of me. You don't hurt my feelings at all, fam. But everybody ain't built like that. And then we started adding the word hater. Man, anything you don't like, you hate now. You a hater. You a hater. I don't like this. Why you hating? Man, I just don't like it. But it get people out. Because Williams said if he ain't got, and then they said if he ain't got no haters, he ain't popping. So people had to, I mean, I'm coming up with this too. Now that people just make up haters. Because if you ain't got no haters, you ain't popping. So now a person will be like, y'all gonna hate me for telling this. No, we not. We just want the information. But you got these haters that you know. And I swear to God, me and my homie talk about this all the time, bro. If you good with your body of work, it shouldn't matter what nobody else say about you. When T-Mac say, man, if I had Shaq, I would have won the championship. If you good with T-Mac body of work, I'm T-Mac, you can't tell me I want Cole. Why we gotta add all these hypotheticals, fam? I'm good with my body of work. Like, part of the reason I walk how I walk now is because you can't tell me I ain't doing the right thing. You can't tell me I ain't trying. I don't care what you see or how you take it. Because I'm on my path. And if what I'm doing bother you, it got to be something wrong with you because I know I ain't doing nothing wrong. But if you ain't got no haters,
listen, that's all, man. And that's all I be trying to tell people, man. I actually was talking to somebody the other night, and I'm just like, listen, man, we all sometimes doing the same work, just taking different approaches, different ways dealing with different folks. And that's sometimes that can be okay, long as the right I got lost for words. As long as the right motives is behind it. Because listen, sometimes it's gonna take a different approach and a different narrative to reach different folks. You know what I'm saying? Honey ain't gonna track everything. Some things you're gonna need something else, you know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm trying to say. You know, long as the person doing the quote unquote right thing. But now I'm rambling. Now you got me thinking like, because you know I can start going on and on. But I do
Yeah,
be
people get tired though. People get tired. Like I know I don't give a shit no more. And I'm so sad. And I said that for years, but now I'm at that's where I'm at. Ebony Parker gonna be my last hoorah. And actually it was because I had to stand with her because she is me. And I would be a hypocrite if I did not. And I don't know this woman. I ain't never met her, ain't never seen her, nothing. I don't know her. But I got to do this. But I'm sick of the hypocrisy in our communities. I'm tired of it. I sat there and I called out, man, there is 15 guns in the city of Newport News that I know for a fact was put out there. It was actually 17. 2 of them was recovered and found in the hands of youth. You think I didn't let nobody know? You think anything was done? Absolutely not. And these are people that everybody love. Everything. Like people is tired of sacrificing. So Babylon will fall. And it is what it is.
I feel you. Shy, what's up, baby? What you doing? You quiet? See what you got on your mind. I know you got something going on. Oh, you at work?
No, I'm good. I'm just taking it all in. I agree with everything for the most part. We just have to do better. And when I say we, I'm not even talking about just us. I'm talking about society as a whole. As a whole, it's a mess. It's a mess, and it's only if I feel like it's just getting worse right now. And
because we are like, I don't know if people understand. Oh my God, I don't know if I'm supposed to say this. I don't know if people understand how close America is to destruction.
That part.
Exactly.
Any civilization that gets to the point where they feel like they can do what they want, when they want to, how they want to, they're on the verge of destruction.
Yeah.
Like, whether it was Rome, whether it was Greece, I'm talking about go back to the beginning of time. Any civilization who get to this point, they're on the verge of destruction.
I definitely agree. I don't know if it's going to happen.
Coming out, China. There's a whole lot of motherfuckers coming out ready to take them shots. So
that's why I'm doing my paperwork right now to get my dual citizenship. I'm not playing. And we walked right into it. Like we politically walked right into it. And I'm gonna tell y'all something else. You know, this election, we flipped, right? But Jay Jones hurt us very badly by thinking he was the complexion for protection because he was high yellow, right? Because now he's gonna have to play into the hands of white people because he needs forgiveness. And so what shall we get when the only Black attorney general owes white people for a comment that he sent to a white woman? Why did he think he could do that? And as soon as it was exposed, he should have just withdrew from them. He should have just withdrew. I would have just went home and said, you know what? Well, yeah, I said it, but y'all did it. So what the fuck? I just would have went home. But
okay, I don't agree with that at all. I was rooting for him to stay in the race by any means necessary.
I mean, that's fine, but he still owes for what he said. And if you think white folks ain't gonna call him in politically, then you don't understand politics because he's gonna have to pay for what he said.
I'm lost, so I don't even know.
I don't think, and I do actually understand politics.
Okay,
but I feel like he will not have to bow down to them. These are my personal thoughts. I feel like he won that race fair and square. He has the whole community behind him, and he knows it. And he just needs to do his job, the one that he was elected to do,
He
and keep it moving. Because
community.
he's in there now. He's in there now. You can't take, they can't take him out. He won fair and square and drop out for what? No, absolutely don't drop out.
Because he's gonna have to pay a price that
I don't think so. Him not dropping out was the hell no, I'm not bowing down.
Well, then he needed to also say that, because we know, and by him not saying that.
No, I don't think he needs to say anything.
And by him not saying that and taking the high road, when Gilbert, do you know who Gilbert is? Gilbert is a horrible. Him, Norman, and Bell was Virginia's trifecta. For years, they were the worst legislators on the planet. Gilbert sat in our faces and said, when it came to Fishback, that people did not deserve to be released, when judges told jurors that they should adjudicate how they see fit, when he knew that parole was abolished in this state. And jurors gave time thinking that it was parole. And Gilbert said, well, they shouldn't have went with a jury trial. They should have went with a bench. He said that to families on top of families, repeatedly for years, talk trash, and not only talk trash, put his money where his mouth was when it came to policy. Like him, Bell, and Norman were the absolute worst. I'm so glad they gone. God knows I'm so glad they gone. But they wreaked havoc. And just because they gone, their spirit is still here. They are still moving. And not only are they moving, they're very much so alive. And the fact that Jay thought that he could tell a white Republican woman that speaks volumes about what he thought and who he thought was his friend. And we cannot ignore that. Well, I'm not ignoring who he thought his friend was.
Well, you know what? This election has exposed for me the people that who have been in my personal circle, who look like us, who think the exact opposite of us. And these are people I've been friends with for years.
Mm-hmm.
So,
we had this on the other
again, these men look like us. And they have been blowing my mind lately with their views and stances. And so I can forgive him for thinking whatever he thought.
Yeah, I ain't mad at him
because I have been personally bamboozled by people I know. So if some people can pull the wool over our eyes and get us comfortable and say whatever enough things to get us comfortable, it has happened to me and it happened to him. And again,
come on, this was a little bit bigger than that.
I know. No, it's not. It's really not, because the things that we say to people can come back and bite us at any time.
No, I'm not saying that.
When we're talking in confidence. But he's a human as well. He's a human.
That's fine.
He's a human,
and that's fine.
I feel like, but
it goes to who he thought his friends were.
Exactly, and like I said, the same thing happened to me with folks who look like me. So.
But this woman don't look like him. Oh, he might have thought she did.
Right, but that's my point. These people have turned around and stabbed me in the back, and they
were your own people. So, this was not what I'm saying. This was a white woman. Is what I'm saying.
I know that, but to me, it's even worse when my own people did it. So the fact that it's happening between him and her,
be expected when it's not your own.
But that's the thing. It's for me. It's really wrong. For him and her, and it happened, okay, he didn't see it coming, and that's fine. That was 3 years ago. The things I'm doing now, I wouldn't do 3 years ago. So, we talk about, for me, it's like, you can't even hold that man.
I don't care that he said it, because for one, he said it, but white folks did it. And I'm like, so what? He said it. Y'all did it. Shut the fuck up.
Exactly. And I feel like at this point, he won the election. He should not have dropped out. and keep it pushing, and we making history right
I'm
now.
gonna let Mike get the
Well,
last
I mean,
2
we can
minutes
make
on this.
history all day, but if history ain't making us nowhere, then we ain't did a goddamn thing. Cause just to put a black face in the space ain't meaning we doing nothing with no history. And
But
that has
But
been proven
we have to give them a chance.
numerous
here's
times.
We have to give
Here
them a
y'all go.
chance.
Here y'all go. I'm gonna let Mike get the last 2 minutes on this topic right here. Go ahead.
Here's the thing. And I feel like this, like it go way, but like I remember being a kid, and I felt like this when I heard people talking about Al Sharpton and Reggie, God damn it, Jesse Jackson. Like, yeah, like we expect black politicians to be superheroes and change everything that's ever been messed
No,
up.
we don't. No,
Yes,
we don't.
we
That's a
do.
misnomer.
No.
No,
And
nobody thinks that.
you have to
Nobody thinks
I
that.
keep letting you talk. You have to let me talk. Because I keep letting you go. You have to let me talk. You're not the only person I'm talking about. I'm talking about the masses. We looked at Barack Obama and said, you in office, nigga, fix all this shit. We didn't go vote for all the Democrats so he could change a lot of policy and shit. We put him in office and said, all right, nigga, fix this shit. That is what we do as a people. As a people, we want maximum reward for minimal effort, no matter what the realm that we are in. I didn't make up the rules for this. This is what I see every single day when I look out my windows. We literally, like, we can have 4 years worth. You just said we had the worst regime in Virginia history, and they just moved out, and now the new black person got to fix all that shit right now, or something wrong with him in the eyes of black people.
That was not what was said, and they been
No. I didn't say you said that. What I'm saying is, like, you're not
You
the only
did.
person who fighting this fight. You
No, you did. You said I just said it.
No,
You
I
did.
said you just said we had
Right.
the worst regime in Virginia history. That's all I said. You said,
But that's not
all
what
I
I said. Is what I said.
is that what you said?
No, it was not.
What you say?
I said they were the worst trifecta when it came to criminal justice policy.
Man, I ain't saying word for word. It's the exact goddamn thing you
It's
just
not.
said.
It's not. I mean, it may be if that's what your understanding is, then I guess so, but it's not.
How is it? How is it not? How is it?
Because
not?
it's not.
How is it not?
Because
Now we
it
talking
isn't.
semantics,
They
bro.
are not.
Now
They
we
were not.
talking
They did not run the whole entire state. They were just in control
I
a
didn't
lot
say
in the
they
criminal
did. I just
justice
said the
sector.
regime. I just said the regime. I just said
They were
the
not a part
regime.
of. They were not the regime. The regime would be the General Assembly itself.
Now we talk. You got it. You got it. Because now we just talking semantics.
No, we're
Now we
not.
talking
And
semantics.
that's
You
the
didn't bring up
thing.
the General Assembly when you
Listen,
was
that
talking.
is the
You didn't
goddamn
bring up the
problem
General
right
Assembly
there.
when
When you
was
got
talking.
your
You didn't
understanding
bring
of
up the
whatever it
General
is that
Assembly
you
when was
believe,
talking.
and it's a different thing. A regime is a whole thing. I was speaking about 3 people. Language matters. No matter how much y'all don't want it to matter, it does.
Who is y'all? I went to school.
And pardon me for being the one that
No,
understands language.
Right. You're right. Because you just want to be right. You're right.
No, it's not about me wanting to be right.
didn't-
Language does matter.
You're right. You're right. You're right. You're right.
Can I step
I
in,
know.
because I would like Mike to finish his point. I want to hear.
I don't want to finish no more.
Okay, so it
Listen,
sounds like you were getting to the point where.
Go ahead, Shy. I'm gonna listen. I'm gonna change this in 1 minute. I'm go ahead, Shy. After this.
So I was saying that, to me, I'm filling in the gaps of what Mike didn't finish saying, but it sounded like he's saying we need to give him a chance. That's what it sounded like it was going to. Is that right or wrong? I'm just guessing.
Well,
Mike.
listen, he ain't gonna talk about it. Listen, this all good. Listen, that word. Listen, all right, boom. So we're gonna change the. This is why I be skeptical about doing the political religion.
No. Don't be skeptical. This is good dialogue.
It
This
is
is
though,
good dialogue.
listen, I'm gonna tell y'all this because well, all y'all, I know I talked to all y'all, so all y'all know a lot of this stuff y'all speaking about, like what y'all speaking about now, what he said to the lady and whatever. I don't know nothing about it. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't gonna be one to get up here in front like I know and I've been on it and I did this, that, and the third.
Mhm.
What I don't know, I don't know. Just like that. So and I don't know because I ain't choosing to pay attention to it.
And that's appreciated.
And that's just me. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna front. I ain't gonna waste your time acting like I'm into politics or any of that. Everybody on here, they know I don't vote. And if I talk to you and deal with you, I told you why I don't vote and everything. So that's that. You know what I'm saying? Hey, we got our own reason and beliefs behind that. But dang, we didn't went out. Listen, it was something. It had two things we supposed to talk about tonight, but the show was good. We got into that school thing, so that definitely was a lot people needed to learn. And we had big up the Nods. I know she probably going there for this is the first time I never known you been on, baby girl, and you've been on and you was active and commenting. So welcome to the show. I see you a lot. We run across each other everywhere, but good to have you on. Alan and them left. I can't even see how many back on. I really gotta get my eyes checked, my eyes toe up, man.
I gotta get a pair of glasses too.
Yeah, man. I think I gotta get them. Gotta go get that where they be half blind for the day after they what they call them. I forgot the word they call you with the light and everything. Dilated or whatever, dilated or something like that. Oh, you never had it?
No, hell no.
Yeah, you gotta wear the Ray Charles glasses about 8 hours after they finish that garbage, man. You can't see.
I'm a firm believer that my 420 habit, the reason why this the first time I needed glasses at almost 50. Everybody in my family had glasses forever. Goddamn, my eyes had probably like about 2 years ago, and it's really just small letters. Like I used to read all the time. Like I can't read like I used to because the letters get like blurry and shit. I need
speed. They feel like they be moving on me sometime now. Like, but I've been wearing glasses, supposedly be wearing glasses since middle school. I just don't wear them. Yeah, man, we had some stuff over. It's cool. We can bring that back another time.
All the time.
Oh yeah, boom. That's what's up, Nas. You say I'm gonna be here every time. Oh, look at that. My eyes working now. I can read them. Be here every time. It's quiet. That's good. See, listen. That right there is my point of the show right there. She said I'm gonna be up here every time. I love this podcast. Every last one of you made a valid point, and I learned something as well from everybody. My bad. I was reading some other stuff. Any closing remarks? Let me go with the ladies first before we wind it out. Let's go with Shy. Boom, let's go with you first. Hold on, before we go into that, we could take a few minutes. Mike, I know when we did came on, or you want to say that for another show? Because we did say something about you want to talk something about relationships or something.
Yeah, and I think that's a whole show. Because
okay.
And just to talk about
it. Tell them what it would say. Yeah, say what it is, so maybe we can set it up. Maybe
like me and a couple of my guys was on a Zoom call, and like they were talking about dating, and like one of them, he a younger dude that's into white girls because he say black women are what's bad for relationships. The other one a little bit older, and he say the black man is actually what's messing up the black relationship. And it was a heated debate. So I feel like that's a topic for the for the podcast. Like, what is how the state of the black relationship? The state of the black relationship.
One dude was into white women.
He literally into white women, and it ain't really that. I don't even know if he into white women. He just ain't into black women. You know what I'm saying? Like, he got a long list of reasons why. And, you know, the other dude on the other end kind of was like, man, it ain't really the women, it's the men. And the conversation was deep. The conversation was deep. It was a bunch of points being made. And I just want to bring it to the square. You know what I'm saying?
Sound like we might need to have them on, man, so they can say their reasons in peace. That's gonna be a very deep conversation. Like, one, who actually gonna hold accountability? You know what I'm saying? Like, on both sides, you gotta be fair. Who can be fair? Some gonna be sexist. Some gonna be certain situations that affect them. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be counterbalance. It's gonna be rough, but it's definitely open dialogue for some people. Last thing, for what happened, I know this fresh, so people might don't want to know, but I was getting this call anyway in, and I didn't look at it. Anybody know what happened to the young lady? They say it was the domestic situation over town. They got murdered or whatever. I just seen people in the comments saying the police failed her with domestic situation because she had a domestic case or something she was reporting. Anybody hear anything about that?
Did it happen yesterday or today?
I think it was yesterday.
Okay.
I think I know some people that's attached to it, but I don't know much about it.
Yeah, I just read like a quick headline, but I didn't like deep dive into it. But as far as domestic violence, that unfortunately the police and judges and magistrates, it's only so much they can do. And they're not our personal security. Even though we may want them to be, they're not. And if anybody is in a domestic violence situation, they need to reach out and get help, maybe from some organizations, and look into some self-defense options. I have a friend who went through that, and now she has her concealed carry permit, and she keep it on her everywhere she go. You know, kids' birthday parties, wherever she's at, she always got her, her thing on her for that reason.
Yeah, I would just wonder, did anybody know, was there any truth to, because people will jump on and go crazy with the situation. I just seen they were saying, and it was multiple people saying, the system failed her because I guess basically she was making reports or she had this situation going on. So I don't know, man. That's a sad situation. I still don't know who the young lady is. I just wonder if anybody knew about. I know y'all be way on top of stuff more than I do. Kira, you got something you want to say before we
The police have no duty to protect. Supreme Court ruled this years ago.
Yeah.
It don't work for us, even though they take your taxpayers' dollars, which is interesting. And somebody should challenge the law on that, because if they work for the city, then the city should, they shouldn't be able to take taxpayers' dollars to pay police if they don't protect the citizens. But
it's
I'm
like
not
a
lawyer, so I can't.
conflict of interest. Yeah, you got that. You got an upper respiratory infection or something going on.
Yes.
That shit going around with the kids and everything.
Yes.
I've been trying my hardest. It's been going through my team for about 3 weeks now, little by little, like 2 or 3 this week. And I'd be like, man, listen, they gave me one like 2 years ago. That joint almost took me out of here right after COVID. I said, listen. I said, man, I listen, I've been staying away. Yeah, you're right, Notch. My screen went off the comments. I've been jumping back. I just started seeing we had some other chats going on. Just trying to read up on that. Yeah, no, that's gonna be a very interesting show. About it, felt like you saying he black and he not into black women, and the boy. I would just let her like some valid points. That make me think about the podcast with the people I be watching with the dudes and the girls. I forgot the name of it. They come across my Facebook highlight all night. I ain't never watched the podcast, see the clips.
Big dude.
No, not him, but he funny too.
Ugly
He
G.
always
That's
he always
my
come
guy.
with all, he always come with all the noise. He be going in, though. But no, it's the other dude, like the light skinned dude with it'd be the brown skinned girl up there talking to the women. It'd be like two dudes and a couple of women,
I think I know what you're talking about.
and then they be I forgot the name of the joint. Actually, it'd be like 2-3 of them joints come across my feed. Then there's one with the light skinned guy. I just seen, you know, I used to see his clips, but I just seen he married or he go with a white girl, you know what I'm saying? And they was getting on him for all the black people shit he saying this, that, and the third, and he with the white girl. But hey, listen, man, I can't even be mad, yo, because listen, I didn't want to get on tonight. I had so much stuff going on, and I ain't even listen. This is how horrible I am. Just thinking about now, trying to raise these funds, get these boys down here, so much shit. And this cold, like I say, the cold football practice today beat, you know, that was super. But you know, like you say, we're doing good. We're here to go to Florida, and there's a lot going on. But I actually missed doing the podcast the last week or two. Like I said, I just moved the other day when I did it, so I wasn't in the mood. But this was good, especially for the school topic, even the politics. Like,
it was definitely good for the school time because I ain't know none of this. I ain't know nothing about nobody being charged. I just thought the lady was suing. That's the last, like, because I had a question from the beginning of what the hell did the lady do for a 6-year-old who wanted to shoot her? That was my question. So I won't into it. I ain't pay attention to it.
I remember when it happened.
Yeah,
one of the administrators from the school, we was doing something close. I just say that for shit. They all going, you know. I was coaching their kids in one of the sports I was coaching, and you know, so I heard a little bit from some of the kids that went to the school, teachers, and I actually almost had, you know, not forgot, but really wasn't, you know, paying attention until it came out one day. It was like, yeah, the lady gonna sue for 40. Then I seen the next day she got 10. So I guess they went to court for like a week or less, and she got the 10, which, like Kira said, they probably gonna appeal that. And it's from the different stuff I'm hearing from different people, the lady should appeal that and should be gone. And then she got to go to court for criminal charges, which is. I did see something. They was trying to give her a certain amount for each bullet. I did read that earlier. Or not earlier. Wait, earlier. One today, but it was
5 years. But I did reach out to Howard Gwynn's office and ask him to drop the charges. And hopefully Monday, my organization will start this campaign to push him to drop the charges. I mean, he's not going to be Commonwealth attorney anymore. This case will be done before the new administration comes in. Drop the charges, Howard Gwynn, like straight up.
Boom, there you go. We need to cut that up. Drop the charges. My bad. Shy, you still okay? Shy still on there. Yeah, man, we gotta get Cuz back on here too, man. We gotta get Marty back on here one time too. I know you be doing a lot. Man, we need to do an event so we can raise some money and have some fun to collab. We might need to do a listening pleasure boat night or something. Rent something to have some little theme. Something, you know what I mean? We can raise some funds and have some fun, you know, something for the people, man.
All these
and we could go live on the chat. And we do a show.
All these gamblers around here, man, we can set up some community poker games or something.
Shit, you know you speaking my language. Shit. You
I
say
know. I want to say it out loud, goddamn.
you say poker, I won't even listen, man. Forget the podcast. I'm gonna be gambling. Listen, that's the one thing. I think that took, man, not really because the money, but shit, that poker, man. I try to stay away from that. Yeah, it's nighttime. You got to take you some toddy for the body and lay it down. I hate when I get like that, man.
It's gonna be a lot of that, like people with cold and sick. We skipped the season. Like I don't remember when fall came, and then today it was winter.
Yes.
Goddamn.
Yeah, they said it was snowing. They said it was a little snow in Virginia Beach and Norfolk last night, this morning.
It was 12 degrees today. It felt like that.
Yes,
shit,
it was.
That
Colder than the
wind,
polar bear's ass.
that wind was so fucking, man, that joint was horrible tonight.
It was disrespectful.
Yeah. What's up, Bird? You getting on late. You missed a good one today, though, man.
Yeah, Bird. Hey, Bird. I think I sent my number to your inbox. Reach out to me, bro. Sometime this week, bro.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to talking about that man and his preferences. Hopefully he'll get on here and be able to discuss it openly.
Oh no, he not gonna get up here. Neither one of them gonna get up here.
When I hear people with extreme opinions like that, and I'm talking about all kind of opinions, I'm just thinking about who raised them. What was your family life like? Because if you feel that way about, women, Black women, who is your mother?
But see,
Yeah.
I don't go for that, and I'm gonna tell you why. I don't go for that because
I'm just gonna be quiet for the night, yo, because y'all already start me up.
And I don't want to get into it. I just want to address that. Like relationship, when it comes to relationships and dating preferences, relationship history what, in my opinion, mean more than your background. Like there was a chance that man was head over here, and I ain't saying it is. I don't know the story. That man was head over heels in love with a Black lady, and she did him filthy. And now every Black lady he see that woman in no different than the girl who was in love at 13, and somebody broke her heart at 14, and at 25, some man still paying for what somebody did.
But see, that
it's the same on both sides. I don't know if it just comes from like who his mama is, because
I'm saying, like, for me, I'm saying, go ahead. No bad.
And on top of that, like, let me just say this, right? You got a point with that, Mike, because when a man really, really truly love, and he get crushed, he don't bounce back as quick as a woman do. So I'm gonna just say that. That's one. Two, who to say his mama the reason he don't like Black women, because his mama won't shit, and he seen the way she dogged his daddy that was a good man, and dogged the next nigga that was a good man, and dogged the next one that was a good man, because all she did was ran game and full of shit.
Yeah, like I said, this for me is not even just about him. It's just people with extreme opinions, period, about all kind of things. Dealing with other people, or prejudice, or racism, or anything. I like to dig deep and go back to the foundation of where these beliefs came from. Like you said, it could have been a woman who did him wrong, or he could have perceived her to do him wrong, and now he want to blame everybody. Or he could have grew up with some bad examples in his whole family, because that happens too. Like it, and then when I say about like his mother, it's not like personal, but I'm thinking like, I have 2 sons. Yeah. So if one of my sons were to tell me, something is wrong with all of us, then I would question that. We won't have a talk about it, like, why, because we have that type of relationship. So and then in my mind, how did my son get all the way to the age of 50? And these are his views. These are his views that he still has.
Oh no, he young though. He not.
Oh, okay.
I think he like 26. Like he.
Oh shit.
Okay, so then that goes into. I mean, it could be back family, foundational family related, and it also could be these podcasts
No,
because these red
at 26.
hold on.
At
these
26,
these red.
The funny part is when they asked me,
Mhm,
that's why it got out of hand because I think both sides fucked up,
mhm, mhm.
right? And I
Yeah,
kept
yeah.
saying a big part of it is this social media culture,
Absolutely,
and that's where it blew off the rails, right?
it's very yeah.
Like, and that's why I said I wanted to bring it to the square because, in my opinion, like they tried to turn the conversation into just talking about black women because of the statement he made about black women. And I kept saying, like, I don't want to just because I think both sides is fucked up. If you ask me what part of do black women play, I think black women play, I'll tell you, but I in turn tell you that there's a lot of mama's boys out here that ain't made to be no type of man in no way, shape, or form. So it's like she in a relationship with her son, she just having sexy time with him a little bit too. So it's a lot going on around here. It
Exactly.
ain't just one side.
Right. And it's not just a black.
Some
It's
caught
not
her
just
ear. Some caught her ear.
look, and it's not just a black man problem or issue. It's not a black woman issue. Like, all races have all of this toxicity that they're taking in on a daily basis, especially with the podcast. And then it don't even have to just be with relationships. It could be anything. Anybody can get on the internet now and say whatever they want to say, and they're going to tap into that worst part of you, possibly. And that's the narrative that they feed into, and then they capitalize off of, your lack of knowledge or your misery. And now y'all just out here talking cash, talking about folks, when y'all really the ones that need to look inside and see what is going on with you.
Oh,
I've been saying that for 20 years, Bird. I've been saying that for 20 years. How long you think a good person's supposed to pay for sins that they didn't commit before they move on to somebody else? I ain't commit this sin, nigga. I'm not about to keep answering while my phone go off. I ain't never cheated on you, fam. Leave me alone. Straight up.
Yeah. It's a lot of impressionable people who take in questionable material all the time. And right now, it's at an all-time high.
Man, listen, this topic right here and this show right here, man, have a whole bunch of people walk away looking at me different. Cause I ain't gonna cut no corners, no slack, and hold back a motherfucking thing. So let me just say it so y'all can get mad now. You raggedy bitches better not tune in. I'm gonna bomb y'all ass up. I'm gonna tell you right now. And you raggedy jokers ain't hitting no shit. Don't get in here. But I'm telling you, it's them raggedy bras. They love to come in flocks, trying to goddamn cluck, cluck, cluck and stick together.
So first, in the words of my favorite comedian of all time, I ain't scared of you motherfuckers.
Listen, come in with all the listen, and the first thing they're gonna come in, oh, if you insecure, say you insecure. Nah, if you moving like a hoe, say you moving like a hoe. Ain't no insecurities in that.
One thing about it, I'm so secure that I can be insecure to you. I'm cool with that. Like,
That part.
You can pass the buck off to me. Cause see,
you can't change me off what I'm on.
Yeah, all of this goes both ways. It's men and women.
Woo.
I've seen so many women claiming that their man don't like their clothes, but when they wearing when they going out, and I'm looking at the photo and I'm like, shoot, I wouldn't like it either. Do you want? Whose attention do you want?
What is it to like if you looking like you about to go in Magic City and shake for a couple dollars?
Oh,
right, exactly. Like what man would like that? I wouldn't.
Or if he insecure for not wanting you to go outside half naked, Let that man walk outside in some goddamn it gray joggers with no drawers on and walk through Walmart for 2.5 hours with goddamn it his schlong swinging back and forth. You gonna lose your goddamn mind. That man try to go outside like that. Kill yourself. Kill yourself.
And we looking. And we looking.
They're right. They worse than us, man.
Hey, Birdie, that was you that last week.
Hey, listen, man. All that junk. But see, those are things that be crazy, man. They one thing I ain't gonna go for. If we do get into those type of shows, once we set the goalpost, that shit stay there. We ain't moving it because to fit this narrative you got. We ain't moving it because it's your home girl. If this a hoe for this girl you don't know and it's your girl, then guess what? She a hoe too. She fit that same narrative criteria and everything else. We ain't gonna move it for nobody, man.
Listen, bro.
It is what it is.
I swear to God, when that Cardi B song came out, I was like, hey, yo, we really like this? Shorty say, you fake, bitch. That's why my friend fucked on your nigga. It sounds like you just said your friend is a whore. That's a diss song?
Listen, they know it. They know it, but they only say it when they get mad at their friends. When they cool, they angel.
Who sing the Nasty Dancer song?
What?
That's another one, the Nasty Dancer song. Who sing that?
I don't know. That sounds like some boy nasty dancer. Cook up.
Yeah, they be like dancing for money. Do what you want me to do.
I don't know. I need to check that out.
Oh,
Nasty
Kilo Ali sing that song. Y'all done heard that damn song.
I probably have it. I be listening to my YouTube playlist. All that shit came out before 2006.
Everybody is singing it. It's like everywhere. I'm like, do what you want me to do.
Oh, yeah.
What in the world?
I haven't heard that one. Is it an old song or a new song?
No. I'm gonna play this jump for y'all. Y'all, when y'all hear it, y'all gonna be like, oh shit. I done heard that Jane before.
Is it like a club? Is it like a fast beat?
Yes.
I think I know what you're talking about.
Hold on, I got it on my. Yes, it got a fast beat to it.
Yeah, I'm trying to go back to our rhythm. So we got about 3 minutes. I can say we got about 5. Cause let me tell you, 4:30 be coming, boy.
We have a habit of I'm sorry. We have a habit of applauding foolishness.
Oh God, yeah.
And people don't care.
Yes.
And they're not so funny.
Y'all have heard this song. Listen.
I have heard it.
Yeah.
I ain't heard it. Listen, I ain't heard it right, but I'm gonna say this to all my dudes. That sound like a Eater anthem, though. That's one of them. That's an Eater anthem. I need who say that? I need to put that on so I can see who that.
Oh my God.
Ain't no shit.
Right. That is absolutely the truth. Like we allow, like we it ain't even that we allow it. We welcome foolishness these days.
And they bring the kids into it, like toddlers. How we got the toddlers twerking? What is this? Yeah. What is it?
We praise it, like you said about the shaman shit, bro. We look for that. We praise it. We magnify it. That's what's shown all the time. Like it gets, I mean,
like locally, right? Locally.
Oh, go ahead.
Locally, right? Everybody thought that these people was supporting Bebe. They were laughing at Bebe the whole time. Massaging. They won't with Bebe, trying to build Bebe up for them. That was them people laughing at that dude.
Hey, now, because here's something I said, and this wrong for me. When I seen the Welvins and the Shamars and all them, I said, man, and listen, if we go get a camera, we could have put Shaboody on camera back in the days, man.
Who is Shaboody?
Hey, listen. Hey, look. When this over, I got 2 ideas. I actually reached out. I said we should have did a 20v1 with Delvin and Yak and them clowning chicks, and we should have did a 20v1 with Shabuti. That shit would have went viral immediately.
Man, that 20 versus 1 with Shabuti might not have went through there and been scared to death.
And that's my guy. Shabuti is my guy. That's a
good dude, crazy as hell. Though. That's my dude.
He's scary as hell to look at.
Yeah, what's Shabuti written at? James.
James.
Yeah, James.
Like that. I seen Shabuti freestyle before.
I know.
In front of food trader, nigga. I swear to God.
Hey, listen, I say rest in peace, and I'm tripping. Wow, they ain't putting. Lord, if that man ain't gone, don't put that on that man.
Yeah.
But we had. Now I ain't even about to say Shabuti. You know, we had some crazy. Now you had Shabuti. Yeah, booty head. Yeah, man. It was the name people give people in the hood, man. The stick be crazy, man.
Oh no, definitely, Bird. Our parents did listen to some crazy shit. They did.
Yeah, right. Like that milkshake song, everybody thought Khalees, that ain't new. That's old. You know what I'm saying? That's right. Shabuti terrorized every hood in the East End. People ran for Shabuti all day once they got out of school until they went home. He chased people from 16th Street to
Who in the hell is that?
Brookridge and back.
Hey, baby, don't make me go beat up Shabuti for what he did to you before I knew you.
Ain't it, Nas? Listen,
Yeah,
but Shabuti, I can't believe you don't know who Shabuti is, Kira.
No, I've never heard that name ever.
Yeah, you don't know him because you know him, you would know exactly. He done chase your ass or somebody, your friend. You got any friends from downtown? They gonna tell you Shabuti didn't chase him, but they were scared of his ass.
Now we heard of the Naked Clown, but not Shabuti.
But he was around down there. He was around doing them ass too.
Hey, Bird, the one song that I didn't know was like that when I was a kid is Respect by Aretha Franklin. Aretha Franklin was talking about paying for some penis. That's what she was talking about. Respect is penis. You go back and listen to that song.
Like, shoot, you was younger, you was singing the Isley Brothers in between the sheets. You ain't know what they was talking about.
Man,
you know what I'm saying? You were just the groove, and you ain't know.
Man, we had little kid groups who was singing songs they ain't know nothing about. Jermaine Dupri got these kids, man. Yeah, that's another conversation too.
But yeah, man, listen, I enjoyed y'all. Y'all know what it is. It's that time. Your boy gotta go. 4:30 be here for you know it. Tuesday, we're gonna see if we're gonna set it off for the. Yeah, we can do that Tuesday. We'll see. Set it off. If we don't get them on, we'll try to get some other people on. Talk about religion and not religion. Damn. Yeah, we did have a religion show, and that was on me. I had my pops, my nephew, his old lady, First Lady Dow. I got to get them back for the show because it was gonna be a good show. We actually had some things we was gonna talk about and just talk about the Bible, you know, the books and different things. All respectful, you know, no down and nobody else, just speaking on, you know, different jumps. I do want to do that again because, like you say, it'll catch somebody else here. You may speak on somebody was Jehovah's Witness, you know, just different things. What made you choose this? Why, blah, 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 blah. So, yeah, I think that was it, man.
We appreciate y'all for joining us. If
you right, pop on the Rolling Stone, you dead on right, Bird.
If you in the comments, if you showed up for us, man, we appreciate you. We appreciate you.
Yeah, I can't find nothing of what I'm looking for. Everything got to do race on here. Okay. All right, man, my bad. But yeah, like you say, you know, I'm going to scroll this down. Y'all know, add us to all the social medias and all that.
Hit the button, like, share, man. Subscribe. Tell people, man, we outside.
That's right. And we said, as we always do this time, may the wind always be at your back and the sun always upon your face. And may the wings of destiny carry you aloft to dance with the stars. Until next time, keep listening with pleasure. We appreciate y'all.
2 fingers.
Peace.
Peace out.
Good night.
Good night, y'all.